Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world and getting ready for this wonderful weekend coming up. It's going to be raining this weekend, but I'm still really thrilled because it's my little live streaming I'm going to do where I'm going to talk about the weird and wonderful world of Sparks and why we love them so much. That's what the topic is mostly going to be about. I want to go more to their weirdness and all that, but you'll see that on Sunday. Before I get to anything, I gotta do this first. I have to welcome my newest Moster to the Moster family. It's Christopher Barker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My younger brother, his name is Christopher, but we all just call him Chris. So thank you for joining the Moster family. Awesome, excellent. So now, what I wanted to talk about is, lately I've been ripping CDs onto my computer or my actually onto my hard drive here and that, and I have all my Spark stuff that I have already. Once, who knows, this could change once I get a new some new Sparks. Like once I complete the whole collection of all the Sparks albums, once I'm satisfied that I got like all of it, then the mixes I could make because I'm ripping it all to my to my thing there and yeah, so I made a perfect list. And the way I have the playlist set up, it's all exactly because it's a 100-minute tape, right? So you put 50 minutes on each side, and it's perfectly 50 minutes. 50 minutes when you time it out perfect, because I had it all programmed. I have the cord going from my out from my headphones into my input into the stereo. Had the volume. I know the exact perfect setting for the volume. It comes out sounding like a pre-recorded cassette, and I'm so satisfied with the recording that I knocked out the knobs so I can't record over them. Uh, and so I wanted to just to give you what I put on, what I had put on that cassette, side one and side two. I'll be showing you this in a second. The asterisks, okay, are the songs that are my favorite songs on that album that I had talked about when last week or about a week and a half ago, when I made the video of ranking each of the best songs from all the Sparks albums that I currently own. There's a couple missing. I didn't add um Calm, Calm Before the Storm from Balls, and I didn't put anything from from Sparks. I could have put No More Mr. Nice Guy. I didn't put that, but I it's when because I'm going through the playlist, looking at all the songs through the playlist when after I ripped them because it's all like perfectly categorized on the playlist. Yeah, I just chose from certain ones that I wanted to hear and put it in the best playlist I could think of. Okay, so 100 minutes worth of music, 50 minutes on each side. Let's start with side A. I'm not gonna make this video very long at all. Side A, of course, number one song in heaven, right? Uh, Tryouts for the Human Race. I had to abbreviate it because I wanted to make sure you knew it was the alternative long mix that is from this. Now that I got the 45th anniversary of number one in heaven, yeah, it, it's I had like it's my favorite song on the album, period, right? But I had to put that extended long mix, the alternative long mix on there, so it's just perfect. Then of course, right next would be Nothing Is As Good As They Say It Is, which again is my favorite song on that album. BC because it's so perfect, and that and just and the I really deliberate about the order of the songs that to make sure the orders are in the perfect order. Like with Baby Baby Can I Invade Your Country, I had to put that there after BC. Giddy Giddy and Perfume, two of my favorite songs from each of those albums because because I find them to go well together, like one after the other. Metaphor, I know this is from the same album as Hello Young Lovers as it is from Perfume. I'm not opposed to putting two songs from the same album together, especially if the flow mix is good. Of course, Upstairs is my favorite song from that. So an honorable mention was, of course, Police Encounters because it's not an actual it's more Franz Ferdinand than Sparks because it's a collab. It's more their own thing. But I have to include it because it is it is still Sparks and yeah. And then of course I had to end it with This Town ain't big enough for the two of us from it's the Foxjaw one from this special thing from the 50-year anniversary. Late 50 years later, come on to my house with all rock bands and that. So that's my playlist on the first half on side A, and I tell you, it came out so clean. The transitions between the songs, they're so beautiful and perfect. I swear I could have been a music producer or a music like mixer and to come and to say these are the order of the songs that it should be in. I think I'd be awesome at that. I think I'd be an expert at that job. All I gotta know is just you know the soundboard and stuff, and yeah, I think I could be really good at that. So that was side B. Okay. Now, ever since, thankfully, since when I got this right, it has the bonus tracks, and I was able to put the Sparks in the Dark because it has the instrumental extended club mix, which is perfect. Which is perfect, and I think it's a great way to start the album. I wanted to put all that as maybe a last song, but I thought, no, no, it's okay. It will sound better if I put it right after Sparks in the Dark. So starting off with the instrumental, because they don't have many instrumentals that I know of. I think that's the only one that I've heard so far from Sparks. That's a full instrumental. So basically, the extended club mix is adding the two from the actual album and putting them together, or I don't know. And then Holiday, of course, there's a strong honorable mention from the third disc of Gratuitous Acts and Senseless Violence. I have to put it there because it's such a great cover of that Bee Gees song. I love it. And of course, then, nothing faster than the speed of light. Had to put that there. Left out in the cold because these are probably some of my other favorite songs from those albums. Reinforcements, of course, my favorite song from. It is my favorite song from Propaganda, which is my favorite album. It's still my favorite album, of course. Now that I own the BBC, that's my favorite song on that album, so that had to go in there. The Amazing Mr. Repeat, yeah, it's a great song from Hippopotamus. Had to put it. La Dolce Vita, another strong song. I had to have another song from Number One in Heaven, of course. Sainthood is Not in Your Future is my favorite song from A Steady Drip Drip Drip, so that had to be there for sure. And of course, my favorite song from Kimono My House is This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. Not gonna put it. I have to put it in there, of course, and then Lost and Found, the slightest bits from the 50 years later tribute album. So that rounds out, and what I love about that mix is that it really showcases spectacularly their career and everything. Oh yeah, side B and their side A. I think it has a great mix of everything. Um, the album that I'm really feel that will complement it, like if any other album that I need to get that I feel will really complement having some in the mix, if I ever do make, this is the only cassette mix I'm going to make. I am going to be ordering some readable, blank CDs so I can burn some mixes and have some 80-minute mixes of Spark stuff, or where hopefully I can include a little Beethoven, which is what I'm trying to get at. That little Beethoven is an album that I think would really fill out the different genres, to add an extra genre in there that this doesn't cover. Just saying. So yeah, again, I just wanted to make this a short little video, just to show you. Basically, it's to express my love for Sparks and to get ready for this weekend and kind of keep Sparks in the air. No pun intended, but a little bit. And yeah, so I'm hoping to see you all these Sparks fans, and non-Sparks fan. If you don't know who Sparks is and you're curious, please, like I say, there's something for everybody. It's just, I think it really depends on how you get introduced to the band, because to certain people, they might be a little too weird and too little off-putting. It's just not their style. They think, oh, it looks too hoity-toity. It looks too snobbish, maybe. But no, if you can see what I see in it, they're such a fantastic band. And I'm going to talk circles, around the band when on my live stream on Saturday East at 3 p.m. EDT Eastern Daylight Time, which would be 4 p.m. my time on Saturday August 10th. So it's coming up this weekend. Please be there, especially if you're fans. Bring your non-Sparks fans, because I'm sure we're going to talk about, yeah, as I was saying at the beginning, we're going to be talking about the weird and wonderful. Both that those are both interlocked together. I'm not saying one without the other. It's one package, weird and wonderful. There's no like, yeah, because it's not just weird, it's wonderfully weird. And that's what I want to express in that episode. Okay, I'm speaking a little bit too long. I gotta get ready for work soon. But everybody, please, 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 you know how much I love you out there. Please think about subscribing. I would consider it. Hit that like button, hit the bell for notifications, because I'm going to be having so much more content coming up in the future. You know what I'm going to say now. As always, please, please be safe. I have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. I will see you on the flip side. Almost forgot to say that. Peace, everybody. See you on Saturday.